So before I go any further, I have to apologise about, sharing. Sometimes you could successfully argue are quite repetitive tunes, but when you look at what's going on, and sometimes you could, be accused of therapeutically embracing tunes when times were just not quite what they are now, yeah? And I could give you many examples of that. And while we're prideful of the lionesses and, God bless them and all the rest of it, because women bleeding on a pitch is something to be embraced. And, we're as good as men, remember this, all the rest of it. It's no longer about embracement of families or anything like that. We've been fucking programmed for decades, Alien, remember? Strong, she's a strong woman, Ripley, blah, blah, blah. Aliens, remember that one? Blah, blah, blah. And it's about collectivism on steroids. It's about so many other things, but hey, you should be focused on this, as opposed to things like this. Brits turn their back on Majorca. Desperate Spanish officials admit anti-tourism protests are scaring visitors away, as locals say top resort is completely dead. Now, I've covered it, and no doubt many others have, or should be. And it all ties into Agenda 21. How do you destroy first world Western nations to bring about this fucking collectivism on steroids of an ultra elite and just this fucking one class of misery? Yeah, you destroy everything about what has made it successful on the back of, well, diversity is a strength, yeah, and so many more things, yeah. And at the same time, through various networks within this 10% society, at all levels, creeds, colours and classes, motivated people to bring about a new world order. And most people just don't see any of it. They just don't get it. They don't get it at all, yeah. I mean, remember, most people in government, lessons have been learned, but they're doing okay as they implement things that, we had no idea. Or, no, it wasn't me, it was the medical professor that told me to say that you can't do X, Y, and Z. I mean, there's so many ways you can look at this, but there's a running theme, yeah? Destruction. Order out of chaos, yeah? Meanwhile, we should be focused on Mr. Beckham. Yeah, God, what has he done to get that knighthood? Oh, who has he had to fillet? Yeah, think about him in Saudi Arabia and so many other things, but, living his best life. Meanwhile, Epping. Yeah, okay. I mean, remember, they're all focused on order out of chaos. All I've ever said is you really need to look at what's working in your councils and government, and do they have a shared ideology that you should be aware of? Because look around you, yeah? And remember, they're doing well while implementing things that you would have naively thought would have affected them, but no, they've got a plan, yeah? Anyway, your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.